Hi, I'm Elena with YouTube Pilates. I'm very happy to be here today. We're going to be doing a Pilates mat workout. National Certified Pilates teacher. I teach Legree as well. Fascial stretch therapist and an advanced structural integrator. So lots of training here underneath my belt to bring you the best Pilates that you can imagine. I have a new mic, if things get a little fishy during this workout, feel free to comment and let me know so I can try to make these the best videos that I can for you. So in Pilates, we have a nice thick mat. We do a lot of rolling on our spine. If you don't have a thick mat, that's okay. Whatever you're working out on, you can always put a blanket underneath, something that's a little padded underneath your mat so you have that padding. Never let your spine bone hurt whenever we're doing these movements. That's not the case for Pilates. It should feel comfortable, comfortable in a way while we're doing those exercises. So make sure that you set yourself up properly, be your own advocate while we work out. Never any pain here. So let's get started a little calmly. I haven't dropped a mat class for you in a while, so let's just kind of get on the same vibe, shall we? Let's lay down on our back, and we're just going to be there, okay? So welcome to the party. I'm glad you're here. Whenever you get down to the mat, I want you to feel comfortable. I want your legs to be long, your arms to be long, your palms up to the ceiling. We won't be here long, y'all, so just enjoy the moment. Palms up, close your eyes, and take a big breath in. Let that breath go with any other thing that you need to release, anything that is just circling in that mind over and over that does not belong there. You know what I'm talking about. Let this be the moment to let it go. Take a big breath in. Tell your body thank you. Tell your mind thank you. Thank yourself for bringing yourself to this moment of your day. And just be. Let everything go. Let's bend a knee, bend the other knee. Your feet are flat. I want your legs where your legs width to be the same distance your legs come out of your hips. So not completely the width of your hips, but where those legs come out of your hips. Your toes and knees are forward. Let's interlace our hands back behind our head. Your thumbs trace down the side neck. You inhale through your nose in Pilates. You exhale out of your mouth. I'll say that again. You inhale through your nose. And you exhale out of your mouth. Open your eyes. Let's come into a nice crunch. Eyes on those thighs. So for wherever you are here, crunch up a little bit higher so that tension's not in your neck. Reach your arms down towards your feet. Palms are down. Let's start pumping our arms. We inhale for a full 5 count. Remember, through the nose. You exhale for a full 5 count. Force everything out and pull that belly button into the spine. Get all that air out. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. This is our 100. You can stay here if you want. If you'd like to advance more, bring one leg up into tabletop and then bring the other leg up into tabletop. Inhaling for a full 5 count. Exhaling for a full 5 count. You can stay here if you want. Extend your legs if you're in for it. Inhaling. Big exhale as low or high as you want to go here. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Your palms are down towards the ground. You're pumping your arms about 5 to 7 inches over your thighs. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Remember your nair. Nice high crunch. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Almost there. Inhaling. Big exhale. Lower the legs a bit if you can. Inhale in. Exhale out. Big inhale in. Almost there. Exhale, force everything out of your mouth. Nice relaxed face on this exhale. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhale. Pull that belly button deep into the spine. 1 more time. Inhale in. Big exhale out. Get every bit of that air out. And we just stay here just for a second. Reach a little bit more. You got it. Lower the legs with grace. Flex your feet. Reach your arms back in space. Your head goes down. Don't let your arms go all the way back where your ribs flare up. I want the bottom of the ribs to point down towards your pelvis. Lift your arms up to wherever you can handle keeping your ribs down. That's always your stopping point. Now reach your arms up in space. Lift your head. Inhale. Exhale, we start to curl up. If this is too much, use your thighs. Curl over your legs. Inhale, start to go back. Shoulders are down your spine. Exhale as you slowly go down. Be patient with your roll-ups. You inhale, reach your arms, lift the head. Exhale, you slowly come up bone by bone, folding over those legs. Shoulders are down your spine. Go back. Here's our exhale. All the way back. Don't let your ribs flare. Reach your arms, lift your head. Exhale as you come up all the way. Fold over those legs. Inhale. Go back. Good. Drop your hands, drop your head. Lift one leg in tabletop. Lift the other leg up into tabletop. Arms go out to a little bit of a T. Not full T, just a little bit mid one. Let's sway your legs over to one side. Keep your knees together, sides of the feet together. Shoulders stay down. Exhale as you pull to the center. The other direction, sway over. Shoulders stay down. The sides of the knees together, the sides of the feet together. Exhale as you come up. Now go to a full T with your arms. Inhale as you sway to the other side. Exhale as you pull to the center. Are the shoulders staying down? Are the sides of the knees staying together? Whenever you go more to one side, one knee wants to go a little higher than the other. I want you to keep that connection. One more on each side. Inhale as you go over. Exhale as you pull to the center. Just force all the air out and your stomach will pull in automatically. Inhale. Exhale as you pull to the center. Hands by your side, legs reach up towards the ceiling. Let's flex our feet and point your feet. Flex your feet and point your feet. Flex and point, keep the point. Lower the legs about 45. Lift the legs to the ceiling. Exhale as you curl up. Press into your arms to make this happen. Be patient with your rollovers. Open the legs up hip width apart. You exhale as you slowly roll down, bone by bone. If you can't get the bum off the ground in your roll-ups, just work on that. Be patient with this part of your practice. Roll-up and rollovers are the hardest thing in mat work. Close the legs. Lift the legs. It's an exhale. Roll up and over. Don't let your breath stop. Keep it fluid. Inhale, open the legs up hip width. Exhale as you slowly roll down. Reach to the second toe. Keep your shoulders down on the mat. Lower the legs, close the legs, lift the legs. Exhale as you roll up and over. Force that air out. Open hip width apart. Exhale as you round and roll down, bone by bone. I don't plan on making this a classical class. I mean, it seems like we're going there so far, but I'll change it up, I promise. Keep the legs like this. Lift the legs. Exhale, go up and over. Force the air out. Close the legs. Exhale as you slowly roll down. So keep your shoulders glued down on the mat as you're lowering your back down on the ground. Lower the legs. Open the legs. Lift the legs. Exhale, fluid exhale. Don't hold it. Close the legs. Exhale as you slowly go down. Like somebody's pulling your second toe. Try to resist that. Feel the evenness on your spine bones as you lower. One more pass like this. Open up hip width. Lift. Exhale as you go up and over. Close the legs. Exhale as you slowly roll down, bone by bone. Gorgeous. Bend the knees in. I want you to extend one leg down onto the mat. Keep that there. I want you to go into little leg circles with this thigh. So any direction you want, but keep this 90 in the knee. Reverse it. So you circle one way, then you circle the other. Do that a couple more passes. Circle one way, and then circle the other. Continue as you do this. I want you to try to keep your hips stable and still as you make this part of your practice. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Last pass. Extend your legs straight to the ceiling. Now full leg circles. You cross the body, let that hip lift. Circle around and down and out to the side with stable hips and up to the ceiling. Let's reverse it the other direction just because we did it the other way. Lift the hip when you cross. Exhale as you come up. You go down, lift the hip, around and down. If you were doing other things, other directions with your circles, it doesn't matter. Do you, okay? One more time. The leg that's on the ground, that foot is flexed. Exhale. Last pass, open, stable hips. You lift the hip when it crosses. Good. Bend the knee in, lower this leg down. The other leg comes up into tabletop. Flex that long leg on the ground. Go into leg circles. You circle one way, exhale as you come up, and then reverse it. And I want you to try to find what it takes for you to stabilize your hips. Try to find that here. Where in your core do your shoulders start to open up, like closing off your chest? Trying to keep that stability wherever you need to. Every day is a little different in our practice, trying to meet ourselves where we're at. One last pass on these knee little circles. Good. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. Let's cross the body at first. Lift the hip. You circle around and down and out to the side with stable hips, and you come up. Let's reverse it today. Open with stable hips. You go down, let the hip lift. Exhale as you come up. So that hip only lifts when you cross and then stabilizes the rest of the way. Exhale when you lift the circle. It's an inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift the circle. Good. If you are a little different than my directions that I'm doing on the circles, it's okay, boo. Do you. Sometimes our brain is doing other things. Or I might not have called it when you needed me to call it. One more on each side. Let that hip lift. Last pass. Try to find that stability in the body most of the way around. Good. Bend the knee in. Extend that leg. Let's flex our feet hip width apart. Reach your arms back behind you. Don't let your ribs lift. Reach your arms, lift ahead. This is an inhale. Here's our exhale. It's a fluid one. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Let's have our hips, our legs mat width apart. Open the arms out to the side. Palms are down. Turn one direction. Now let's look at the back hand. I want you to look even further and see how that lets your spine twist more. Look even further and see how that twists more. Look even further and twist more. Let's go to the other side. Let's do that again, more fluid. It's an exhale, 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 other side. Actually, it's two. Exhale, exhale, and then twist over. Exhale, exhale, twist over. Let it be from your vision. Twist, twist, other way. Now, see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you a little bit more and let this happen in your spine bones versus these arms getting that rotation to happen. Those shoulder blades are squeezing back behind you. You are looking with your eyes. It's two little pulses as you are finding this little spinal twist. Couple more. Exhale, exhale. Yes. Exhale, exhale. One more on each side. And then we'll do the one that's a 3. So stay on one side. I want you to stall off that ankle. So you go down 1, you go even further 2, you go even further 3. Come up in the rotation, then you twist to the other side. Look at the backhand. Pinkies up. 1, 2, 3. You come up in the rotation, then you twist. Go down 1. This is our saw. 2, 3. Come up in the rotation, then you twist. So the pinky is up on the top arm. The pinky is down on the bottom arm. All the things to think about. I'll help to remind you. Go down 1, even further 2, even most furthest 3. Come up and you rotate. Go 1 and a 2 and a 3. Come up in the rotation, then you twist. 1 and 2 and 3. Last pass here. Go 1. Lift that top arm up high in this. Yes. Come forward. Let's go into our spinal twist. Couple ways we can do it with our hands. Today, let's have our hands stacked on top of each other. Hands are down on the mat. Get your spine up against an imaginary wall. Take your chin to your chest. Slowly peel your back off that imaginary wall, bone by bone. Exhale. As you do that, keep your pelvis on the imaginary wall. Inhale, stack up. It's a one breath exercise. It's an exhale as you tuck your chin down, slowly roll down. Try to find bone by bone as you peel that spine off that imaginary wall, yet keeping your pelvis on it. Inhale, come up. Let's do one more like that. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly go down. You feel that stretch in your spine when you keep your pelvis there. It's out of our hamstrings. Inhale, sit up. Let's switch our hand on top. Do the same thing. Exhale, so you peel down. Let it be fluid with your breath. Try to feel your spine stretch evenly from the left and right side. We do a lot of single side stuff, crossing our legs. If you have a desk, you probably turn and do things in one direction with your jaw. Try to get it balanced. That's the point of the practice. And not judging ourselves wherever we are today. Take your chin to your chest, slowly peel. Yes. And then you sit up. Very good. Let's scoot to the edge of our mat. And when you're at the edge of the mat down towards your feet, you're going to come up in balance and then hold on to your lower leg somewhere. I want you to try to aim at your ankles. If you need to be a little higher, do so. Tuck your chin to your chest. You are in a nice round ball position and you are balancing on your sit bones. Keep your chin tucked in. We're going to roll back on an inhale and then you roll up on an exhale and you try to balance. You roll back on an inhale, you exhale as you come up. Now, wherever you are and you're rolling like a ball, it has a lot to do with you keeping this shape and allow your body to kind of do what it does. Sometimes we roll to certain sides. Sometimes you putter out a little bit. Meet yourself where you are. Try not to cast that judgment. You are not the judge, okay? We're here to experience this life, babe. Roll back. Exhale, come up and trying to get stronger. The more you practice, you notice the stronger you get. So just be there. Do what you need to do that at that moment. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, come up. One last pass. You're going to hold it up. Stay in your balance. Yes. Now your hands are on your ankles. If not, put them there. I want one hand, doesn't matter what hand it is, go to the opposite leg on the knee. Extend the other leg out. You rock back. You're at the tips of your shoulder blades. I want you to pull, pull, switch the other leg. It's the outside hand that's on the ankle. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. It's an exhale, exhale. Outside hands on the ankle. Inside hands on the knee. And if that's too much to think about, do whatever you need to on those hands or wherever you're holding. I want you to think about the alignment of the leg here. Where that leg comes out of the hip, knee, and ankle, that is all in alignment. The more you pull into your flexibility, your leg starts to shift certain ways depending on your flexibility. Try to get in that right, proper alignment so we can get that flexibility to get there. It's an exhale, exhale. See if you can crunch up just a bit higher. Exhale, exhale. One more on each pass. Exhale, exhale. And exhale, exhale, pull both knees in, both hands on the knees. Extend the legs out, reach your arms over your head, stay in your crunch. You start with the arms, circle them around, pull the knees, exhale, open yourself up, stay lifted. Circle the arms, pull the knees. Inhale, open yourself. Circle arms, pull the knees. Inhale, open. Circle arms, pull the knees. 2 more. Inhale, open. Circle arms, pull the knees. Keep your shoulders down as you reach back with your arms. Don't let those shoulders lift up to the ears. Circle around, pull the knees. One more time, babe. Open. Circle around, pull the knees. You keep it. Extend the legs up to the ceiling. Grab onto the ankle. Lower the other leg down. If it's hard to grab the ankle, do what you can. It's a pull, pull. You switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Think your biceps work. Pull with your arms. Pull, pull, switch. A lot of flexibility and stretching in our practice, Pilates practice as a whole, throughout all the repertoire. Let this happen here. Find this part to be our flexibility. Yes, of course, we're working our abs, but give me that stretch. Exhale, exhale. Think about the alignment of the legs. Try not to let your legs rotate in or out, whatever they like to do. Exhale, exhale. 2 more. Exhale, exhale. Let's do 1 more on each side, shall we? Yes. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale, hold it. I want you to bring your hands back behind your head, bend one knee in, and then get the opposite elbow to that knee. We start our crisscross. You get higher as you switch, and then you go to the other side. Exhale. Inhale as you go to the middle, get higher. Exhale, look at the back elbow. Inhale, nice and slow, babe. Keep that nervous system calm. Look at the back elbow. You crunch higher, exhale, switch. Crunch higher, exhale, switch. Good. This is our core 5. You notice these same exercises happen usually if you are in your practice. They all happen at once. Be patient when we do our core 5. Exhale. Some days it surprises you. You're like, oh my God, I didn't realize how hard it is. And then some days you slay. Good. We're like the moon. Go with the phases. Couple more. Look at the back elbow. Last pass. You are almost done with this core 5. Crunch to the middle, both knees in, extend the legs up. You lower the legs. Let's flex the feet today. Point the ankles, exhale as you come up. Flex the ankles as you lower down. Stay lifted in your crunch. Point the ankles as you exhale, come up. Don't let your upper body shift during this. And if you are, work on it. Exhale, come up. Couple more, lower on a flex foot. Point. Exhale, come up. Good. Crunch up higher if you can. Flex the feet. Point the ankles. Exhale. 2. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. 1 more. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. You stay with me. Reach your arms. Okay? Think rolling like a ball. I want you to rock up. Find your teaser. Hello. Hello. Open your heart. Hello. Can you open the legs, grab onto the ankles? If you fell out of it, it's okay. Meet me here. Round through your spine. Good. Shoulders over those hips. Can you round even more? It's kind of like rocking like a ball. We're just in this shape. You rock back, inhale. Exhale as you come up. Try to hold the shape. This time you open your heart. You round the spine. You go back, inhale. Still on a 1 breath. You come up. Give me that heart opening. Round. You go back. It's an exhale as you come up. Open your heart. Always keep your heart open in life, okay? We're here to experience. We're here to love. And we'll love deeper when our heart is open. And you know, I'll say, we must forgive all the things. I know, even those things that are really hard to forgive. At least you learn the lesson and the boundary. 1, so it's not a poison in your own body. And 2, it keeps your heart open. I'll stop yapping. Open. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Try to be balanced on your spine as you go through this practice. And again, we're not the judge. Don't judge yourself where you're at that day. Come up. Hold it. Open the heart. Keep it. Of course I will. Close the legs. Of course you will. Reach your arms. I want you to lower your arms, round your spine back, roll back. Yes. Hold it. I want you to bring your legs to one side. Round and roll down that side of the spine, bone by bone. We're going into our corkscrew. Once you're down, your legs do a big circle or small, whatever you can do. You go around and down and up, and then you come up the other side of the spine. Then you go to the middle. We just drew a big circle. Now go to the same side you just came up. You roll down that side of the spine. And then you do a circle with your legs at the bottom, keeping the sides of the feet together. It's an exhale as you roll up that side. Go to the middle. Go to the side you just rolled up. Roll down that side. You lower the legs. Exhale as you come up. That other side of the spine. Go to the middle. Go to the side you just came up. Roll down that side of the spine. Not the side of the back, the side of the spine. It's small. Circle around and down and up. We're on the opposite side. You exhale as you come up. You go to the middle. Really work on your arms. I cue you to stand on your arms. Notice how much work is happening in the arms to stabilize yourself, especially when you come up here. You stand on your arms. You feel it. You go to the middle. You circle to the side. You're almost done with the corkscrew. Go down. Keep your chest open. Circle around and down. Exhale as you come up. You go to the middle. Keep it. We're going to change you up a little bit. Round and roll down that side of the spine. Gladly. Bend the knees. 1 foot down, other foot down. Your legs are where they come out of the hips. Okay, that's my hip width apart. I want you to round and roll up your spine, bone by bone. Standing on your arms in another fashion. Lift your hips up high. Round and roll down, bone by bone. I'll slowly get you into this. I really haven't slowly gotten you into this practice, but I'll slowly get you in here. Exhale as you slowly come up to the bridge, bone by bone. Feel even on your spine bones, left to right. Inhale, lift your hips. Surprisingly, I sing like this all the time. My poor husband. Not poor husband, lucky him, right? Bone by bone, even on left and right side of the spine. All right, we're going to hold it up this time. You're going to stay up. I want you to feel even in your hips from the left and right side, okay? Lift your hips up even higher. No pressure in our neck here. You slide a leg out on the mat. Let it stay on the mat when you slide it out on the mat. You lift the leg, flex foot. You lower the leg, point the ankle, and then slide it back in. Keep your hips even. Let's do the other side. You slide out. You flex it up. You point it down. You slide it in. You slide. You flex. You point. You slide it in. Now think about the alignment of the legs as you do this. Feel how when we're transitioning to each side, how much that other side of our body has to support us. And I want you to think about the alignment in your hips, trying to do your best, of course, like we do in everything. Knees over those second toes. Let's stay with the side this time. We're going to kick it up 3 times. You're going to flex it up, point it down. One more here. Flex it up, point it down, and then slide it in. Let's do that with the other side. You slide it out, flex it up, point it down. 3 kicks. Flex it up. We do one more. Flex it up, point it down, slide it in. Let's do one more set like that. Slide it out, flex it up, point it down, flex it up. Your hips are even from the left and right side. Yes, of course they are, Elena. Slide it in. Other leg. You slide it out. You flex it up. You point it down. Your hips are even from the left and right side. Same with your shoulders. You lower. You slide it in with grace. You lift your hips. You round and roll down bone by bone. Of course. Good. Turn to a side. I want you to stay on a side, scoot yourself back to the back edge of the mat so the spine's aligned with that. You extend your arm, your head goes on your arm. Not a fan of this because I don't like your neck short on one side. If that's you, babe, do whatever you want to do. But the alignment girl in me likes to have this nice long neck. The feet are on the front corner of the mat. Lift the leg up to the hip height. We kick forward with a flex foot. Let's kick 1, 2 today. Point through the ankle, swing back. Good. Keep it going. So with my years of practice, teaching 20 years, doing it longer, been practicing since I was 16, I have different variations for certain exercises. So when I say we do it this time today, that's what I mean by that. Don't get married to the version that I'm giving you at that moment, because you never know if I'm going to give you something different next time. Life's too short to do the same thing, okay? Kick, kick. You point the ankle, you swing back. It's one long swing. It's a flex. 1, 2, point, swing back. Now as you do this, keep your back even the entire time. Try not to let that back sway, like your back's up against an imaginary wall and you're letting this flexibility happen in that hip. 1, 2, point the angle, swing it back. One more. Kick, kick, point, and swing. Let's work our leg today, shall we? Let this leg align with our body, flex the foot. Lift up about 6 to 8 inches, and we lower. Gladly. Exhale. And we lower. Okay, so think about the sides of your torso here. I don't want you to shorten one side or lengthen one side. So I like to think about, everybody's body's different. I like to think about my side tummy as pulled to the center on the side that is down on the mat as we are working here. So I'm not shortening down, keeping that lift the whole time we move. All the things to think about. Good, 2 more. Sometimes I say that a little bit too much. Lift and keep it. Now let's do circles here. Lower it, exhale on the lift. So about the size of a basketball. It's an exhale when you lift your circles in Pilates for the most part. Exhale, lift. Now think about the torso stays even the whole way through. It's not shifting around. You are keeping everything else still other than the body part that is moving for the exercise. 2. Exhale. Is your hip working? Good. Reverse this. Circle down. Exhale on the left. Down. Now think about the toes and knees are forward in space wherever you're looking. And try to honor that the whole time. Yes, I'm sure your legs like to turn out to the side or turn inward depending on what kind of flexibility habits we have or inflexibility habits we have. I want you to think about the alignment. Your toes and knees should always be facing forward when we're walking, and that's what I want to train you for. I want to train you for life, because until the day you die, I want you to be able to walk strong. I hope you want the same thing, okay? If you're here, I'm sure you do. 2 more. Last pass. And I'm going to keep working this hip. You're not done here. Keep the foot flexed. I want you to bend the knee in. We point the ankle as we bend in, and then flex the foot as you kick it out. Lead with that heel. Point the ankle, bend it in. Think you've been to tabletop. Flex the foot and you kick it out. Now think the leg stays aligned with the hip the entire time here, so not letting it drop down or lift high. Keep it in that same proper alignment. And a lot to think about. Work with yourself wherever you are today, okay? pointed. And as you come in, you flex and lead with that heel as you go out. Don't let your back bend as you do this. Keep a nice strong torso. We do 2 more passes. Flex, exhale. 1 more. You're not done here though, okay? You are almost done. I want you to bend it in, keep it in. Your hip won't fall off, I promise. I've done this a lot. Now, as you do this, keep this shape of tabletop. Lower the leg, exhale, lift. Good. Lower, exhale, lift. Work that side hip. Lower. Now think about the side tummy on the side of the torso that's on the mat here. Keeping your torso intentionally even from the left and right side. Couple more. Lower, lift. Stay with me. Lower, exhale, lift. 2 more. Lower, exhale, lift. Last pass. Lower and lift. Okay, we're really done now. Drop this leg in front of you. The back leg aligns with your body. Keep that. Now flex the foot. So the bottom leg and your torso is one long straight line. Lift that leg and lower it down. We're working the bottom leg now. Exhale, lift and lower. Now as you do this, try to keep your torso even. Sometimes the side of your body that's down on the mat wants to press into the mat as we lift that leg. Try not to let that happen. And the foot, your foot likes to go into some angles to see if you can get even higher, I guess higher leg, a higher leg. Don't let that happen. Keep your leg in proper alignment, so don't let that ankle turn to the side at all. Good. I want that hip, socket, that knee, that second toe, all in the straight line. If I had to draw a line through it. 2 more passes. Exhale. 1 more time. You're going to hold it up. You keep it up. Keep it here. Little pulses up. Pulse and a pulse and a pulse and a pulse and a pulse. 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 Last pass. Now just hold it. Nice smile on your face. And then you lower down. Good job. Let's turn onto our tummy. Let's just do a couple things here on our tummy before we hit that other side of our leg. And my memory doesn't serve me. Hands are right next to your chest. Your legs are hip width apart. I want you to inhale, lift your eyes, lift your head. Keep your shoulders down. Lift up. I want your tummy to stay on the mat for now. And then exhale as you lower down. Yes. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head. Lift up. Keep the tummy down. So I want the upper back to work. Hopefully you feel it there. Exhale as we lower down. You know us driving our cars, on our cell phones, on our computers. We have a very forward head society. Our ears go more forward than our shoulders. And we need these upper back muscles to be able to be strong to keep our head in proper alignment. So if you notice with me in back extensions in our practice, I really focus on us working this upper back because that's just where we are in our society these days. Now hold this position, lift the hands and reach them out and then bend the elbows to the side. Reach them out. Now I want those eyes to be kind of down towards the ground. Think the top of the mat where you're looking right now, not too up. Reach the arms, bend the elbows into the side. 2 more passes. Tummy's down on the mat. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Now reach these arms, eyes down to the ground right in front of you. Lift the legs. I want you to lift one arm and the opposite leg a little higher. We're in our swimming position and you switch. We inhale for a full 5 count. We exhale for a full 5 count. Inhaling in. Same breath as our 100. Exhaling out. Force all the air out on our exhales. Inhaling in. Joseph Pilates called this a shower, internal shower with our breath. Exhaling, forcing everything out. Big inhale in through the nose. Big exhale out. Arms are narrow towards our body. Big inhale in. You got it, babe. Big exhale out. Big inhale in. Shoulders down the spine, not up to the ears. Exhale out. Stay with me. Almost there. Lift a little higher. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Our arms narrow towards our ears. Trying to be. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. 2. Inhale in. Big exhale out. 1 last pass. Strong. Big exhale out. You know we're not done. Just stay. Lift up a little higher with arms and legs. And then lower down. Good job. Hands are by your chest. Push yourself back into a rest position. That's what Joseph Pilates called it. And then come up, turn on your other side. So we're working the other leg, that hip that we were doing. Align your back to the back edge of the mat. I like the arm long and your head rests on that arm. Do you, babe? Your feet are aligned with the top edge of the mat. You stay here. Top arm's here for support in front of us. Lift the top leg hip height. We kick forward 2 times. You kick 1, go even further, 2. You point the ankle as you swing back with a nice straight back. You kick forward as an exhale, exhale. Point the ankle, inhale, swing back. Now, as you move, I want you to think about the stability of your core. Like your chest is in between 2 planes of glass, and you do not want to touch that glass for whatever reason. You just cleaned it, and you're like, no, don't touch it. Okay? Keep it nice and strong. Flex foot, it's an exhale, exhale, point, swing back. I like to really work on my flexibility when we're doing these leg kicks here, because sometimes I surprise myself with either my inflexibility at the moment or my flexibility. So try to get that leg really in front of you, but honor that straight back. Don't let your lower back curl just to get further. 2, exhale, exhale, point the ankle, swing back. 1 more. Exhale, exhale, point the ankle, swing back. We align this leg with our hip, flex the foot. Lift this leg, hip high, or 6 to 8 inches up, and lower down. I want you to have this leg aligned with your torso, so that's one straight moment. You lift, you inhale, lower. Try not to go too fast, going with the rhythm of our breath. And to me, that rhythm of our breath, like we're reading a book in a hammock, in a pretty location. Safe, that breath. Trying to train ourselves in that breath, because honestly, our stressful moments are in the ordinary life. It's, in the grocery stores or on the highway or in your kitchen. And I want you, like these moments where you're like, oh my God, this is hard, this is tough. I want your brain to be like, well, if you're breathing through it, like all emotions, it's not that tough. It's like all of life's things. We can get through it. Obviously, we have to get through it. We're still here. That's how I like to train you. 2 more. Exhale. All the yapping today. Exhale, it's nothing new. Now, let's go into little leg circles the size of a basketball. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the lower. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the lower. So lifting that leg over our hip if we can, keeping that leg in alignment, and thinking about the sides of our torso even, not letting the side of the tummy that's on the mat smash into the mat as we're doing this. Let the strength come from our hip versus the rest of our body. Sure, the rest of our body could help us out with it, but it's not the theme, babe. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good, couple more. And lower. 2. Feeling it? Good. Lift. We reverse our circles. Exhale on the lift and you lower. Good. Lift now. Think about your ankle. Toes and knees are pointed forward in space like we should be walking. And if you're like, Elena, I don't walk like that. I walk with my legs to the side or turned inward, whatever you may be. Something to think about. It's something that you can work on. Maybe it's from you crossing your legs the same way at your desk all day. Or when you're watching TV, you always sit with your legs crisscrossed a certain way. Try to do it the other way and you'll realize, oh, that's a little tighter on that side. That's where those things come from, our habits. And we know we should be walking with our legs neutral. It's something for us to work on in our practice. Not being the judger, just doing what we can that day. 2. Exhale, is your hip working? Good, that's why we're here. Align it with your hip. Keep this hip like this, or whatever. Keep it like this. You point the ankle as you bend into tabletop. Flex the foot, lead with the heel as you kick it out to alignment, aligned with your body. You point the ankle as you come in. You flex foot as you go out. Exhale. Yes. Point, inhale. Flex as you kick it out. Point the ankle, come in. Flex the foot as you kick it out. Lead with the heel, aligned with the body. Point the ankle, inhale. I do try to stop myself from singing, just so you know. I mean, I try not to stop myself from being me because we should all be authentic in our own ways. But I do know it comes out a lot. If you hung out with me, you would only know. 2 more. But we should all be authentic, okay? We're like a puzzle piece. Be the puzzle piece you're supposed to be, and don't you dare let people dim your light, okay? If they don't like it, and you're not here to please people, baby. Let's bring this leg in front of us. This is our last gig here. It's in tabletop. You lower this leg, you lift higher, and then you lower down to hip level. Yes. You lift higher, you lower more down. I don't know, I'm just talking too much. Lower, lift, okay? Lower down past the hip, and then you lift higher. Yes, that's the exercise. Now your torso is nice and even. It's in between 2 planes of glass. Try not to let your hips leave each other. Keep them stacked on top of one another as you're doing this movement. You lower, exhale on the lift. You're almost there. You lower, exhale on the lift. Would you like me to sing you a song so I can distract you? Lower, I won't. Exhale, lift, last pass. You lower, exhale, lift. You lower this leg down because we are done with that top hip. Bring the bottom leg aligned with your body. Flex that foot. Your toe and knee is forward. You lift that leg and you lower. We're working the bottom leg now. Think about the side tummy, especially the one that's down on the mat. Keep it aligned with the other. Try not to let that side tummy smash into the mat as we're moving. Don't let your foot go into improper alignment. Keep that ankle nice and still and aligned. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just a couple more. Lift and lower. Last pass. You lift it and you keep it. Small pulses up with a calm nervous system. When we do pulses, we don't breathe with that quick movement. You just give me comfortable breaths, like you're on a hammock in a pretty location. And you're like, man, it's pretty outside. That breath. Good. Give me 2 more. Yes. And then you lower down. Good. Let's turn onto our tummies. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, I want you to reach your arms up and over your head on the ground. I want you bring a mat with. Bring a mat with. Lower your head. Bring these legs out mat with as well. They're like a little X. I want you to inhale, lift your eyes, lift your head, lift up, and your hands can slide in towards you, which is a lot to ask, and then you lower down, let your hands slide out. And if it's too much, if your mat is catching you, you can go wider than your mat, so you can slide, hopefully, on your surface. And this is a lot to ask to keep your hands sliding as we do this, so be patient with your strength. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back, lift up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back. Lower down. You feel it's a little bit more mid-back. So at first I worked that upper back. Now we're working mid-back. And then we're going to really get in that flexibility pattern as Joseph Pilates wanted us to do. Inhale, lift. And you lower down. Good. Hands go down on the mat about shoulder level. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back, lift up as high as you can, no pinching, no pain. Exhale as you lower down. Yes. Legs are hip width apart. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back. As high as you want to. Exhale as you lower down. Now try to feel even in your spine as you do these really big back extensions. Feel it even from the left and right side. Shoulders stay down your back. And you feel this a lot in your lower back. So you see that full intention of our practice today. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back. You can keep doing this. We're going to advance into a classical move here. It's your first go at it. Be patient with yourself. Lift up high. You lift the legs. Now you try to keep the shape of your body. Your arms are going to go out to the side, and we're going to rock, baby. Keep them out to the side. You go down. It's inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now stay the shape the entire time, and let your eyes be the mover. So eyes drop down, eyes lift high. Eyes down, eyes up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Try not to let your head move. 2 more. Last pass, catch yourself at the top. Of course you can. Lower down, bone by bone. You're strong. Yes. Now, I want your forearms to go onto the mat. And then lift yourself up high. Keep your shoulders down. Legs are hip width apart. One foot kicks the booty 3 times. You kick a 1, you kick 2, you kick 3. You reach the leg out long and lift it, and then you lower. Other leg. Kick 1, kick 2, kick 3. Reach it long, and then you lower. Kick and a kick and a kick. Reach long, and you lower. Kick. You can keep doing this if you want. I'm going to advance you a little bit. You kick with a flex foot, a point foot, a flex foot, pointed long, and you drop. A flex, a flex, point long. And you keep this going. Keep your shoulders down your spine. Keep your torso nice and even from the left and right side. I'll keep cueing. Flex, point it long and drop. Kick, flex, point it long and drop. One more on each side. Slay, babe. Point long and again. Flex and a point and a flex. Point long and drop down. Very good. Gladly. I want you to drop your head down on the mat. Your ears down. Your hands interlace back behind your back. Lift your hands high. Drop the elbows down. Oh, this feels so good. Okay. Now, kick the butt with both legs 3 times. Keep your hips down, okay? Kick your booty 1. Keep those hips down. 2, 3. Reach the legs. Reach your arms. Lift up into a back extension. And then you go the other way. Ear down, hands high, elbows relaxed. Kick 3 times. With your hips down, of course. 2, 3. Reach everything. Lift up into a back extension. Turn your head other way. You go 1. Elbows are relaxed. 2, 3. Inhale, lift. And then you drop. Kick 1, hips are down. 2, 3. Reach arms and legs, lift, shoulders are down. Turn your ear, and then you go a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Inhale, reach, and then you twist. A 1 and a 2 and a 3, and you reach. Good. Drop down. Hands down. Push yourself back to a rest position. Child's pose in yoga terms. Joseph Pilates called it a rest. Bow down to yourself. Say, thanks, self. We're not done. You're almost done, though. Come up to your hands and knees. If you need to even yourself out, even. I'm going to crawl a little bit up to the top of the mat here. Extend the leg out with a flexed foot. Extend the other leg out with a flexed foot. Push yourself out to a little pike position. We do pike to plank a lot in our practice, like on the reformer. And on our Cadillac. So I want you to find it here. I like to bring moves other places because it's fun. Shift into a plank. And then shift back to that pike. Shift back, try to drop the heels. I said try. That's a hard thing to ask with your flexibility. Shift forward to your plank. And then go back to your pike. Fold in half, shoulders are down. Shift forward to your plank. Find your pike. Yes. 2. Shift forward. Shift back. Exhale. You're almost there. We're almost done with this practice today. You're in your plank. You keep it. You point the feet. You flex the feet. Really reach back with the heels. Point the feet. Let this happen in flexibility here. Flex back. Point. Flex. When you point, try to point through that second toe. Come through the second toe. And then flex back. You can keep doing this if you want. You know we're going to advance. Lift the leg up. You point both. You flex both. You lower the leg. You lift the other leg. You point both. You flex both. You drop. Hips stay even from the left and right side. Point both feet. Flex both feet. You lower. You lift. You point. You flex. You drop. You lift. You point. You flex. You drop. You lift. Almost there. Point. Flex. Drop. Lift. Point and a flex and a drop. Last pass. Point and flex and drop. Pike it back. Shoulders are down. You're even. Oh, and you love it. Of course you do. Bend one knee. And shift to the other side. And shift, feel it through the whole back chain. Being patient with yourself, being proud of yourself for going through this. Have both heels down, both legs are straight. Push into your palms. Bend your knees, hands and knees down on the mat. Open those knees out, bow down into a rest position. Drop your forehead on the mat, that third eye. See if you can press it down on the mat. And say we're activating it. Let's open it up, shall we? Trusting our intuition, knowing we always know internally what to do. May we trust ourselves in that. Feel like those little gut feelings, those little pings, those little ideas, maybe listen to that more, because we are here to be authentic. And we all have a piece of this puzzle we're supposed to be doing on this planet. So trusting ourselves and doing those things. Being brave, even if it's a really off key. There's a reason that came to you. It didn't just happen. Trust that. And truly trusting ourselves. I trust my intuition more than really anything else. May you get stronger on that journey. May you see with this third eye. May you trust. Have that open heart. Just like an anchor on a boat, I want you to drop down to the center of the earth with that anchor. Take a big breath in. Fill up yourself with energy, that sun force energy. Just like a shower, let that energy go through your body, and anything that does not serve you, let it go down through that cord. Give it to the earth. The earth can use it in a good way. Let it recycle through you, even if it's heavy. Let that stuff go, babe. It's not yours. Take a big breath in. Fill yourself up with good energy. Let that energy go through you. Exhale, let it go out of that cord. Keep doing that. If I feel like it's like, how do I connect to my cord? Sometimes I'm just so in my head, it's hard to do that. I feel like I can hear that anchor drop down. And if I can hear that drop, feel that pull, I know I'm connected. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Tell Mother Earth, thank you. Think of all the things Earth does for us. Grows us our food, gives us shade, gives us oxygen. If it wasn't for this beautiful planet we walk on, it would be very hard to survive. We wouldn't be here. So thank you, Earth. Let's bow down to that real quick. Thank you, Sun, for always rising. Let us thank our bodies for always being here, doing everything it can to heal the things that we don't even know about. Thank you, body. May we truly look at ourselves and love ourselves, because the more we can love ourselves deeply and more fully, we can love others. So develop this relationship with yourselves, babe. We must love ourselves. If there's anything I'm teaching you other than having a strong core, it is to love yourself more. Please, 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 please. You can stay here in this state if you'd like. I really appreciate you being here today. That was fun, as always. Tell your friends. You have this really cool chick on YouTube and you just love her, and like Pilates is so fun. Thanks. I hope you have a beautiful day. I appreciate you being here very, very much. Until next time.